Hey, good morning. I don't know if you can read that or not with my crazy writing. Lunch with friends, large loaf of bread, Costco samples. Look what I've done to myself. Today's video is called Temporary Yo-Yo. Now there's good and bad. What's the good? What's the bad? Do you want good news first? Bad news. Let's start with the bad news. So that way when I deliver the good news, you're like, yeah, you're going to like press like, subscribe. You're going to agree with me and everything. Remember how I told you about the other day? Can you see that right there? Right there. See that? I made it white. Remember the 6 pounds I lost yesterday? Today I gained it. And this happens. That's why yesterday's video, I was so excited and I was afraid. I was thinking, what am I afraid of? Because I know what I did. I had, as you know, it was a power out, and I had to make my video 3 times. And the number right here, can you see this? Right there? It says temporary. Because I covered up my 190, because I need to remind myself of this. And I think I'm going to post this on the wall for my journey. I'm going to move my locations because I need to see this every day. When I'm sitting there and I'm craving and I'm not hungry and I just want to go back to my old ways, I need to look at this. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's not bad news, but, you know, it's news. So I got 2 people visiting my house yesterday, and that's what interrupted my videos. And the second person came, so would you like to go for coffee with 2 of my friends? And I'm like, yes, that's when you're sitting in the dark wishing you had coffee. And my coffee was cold, and it was like, ugh. I know you love me for my faces. So anyway, so what had happened was we thought we'd have lunch, and I took my fruit with me, and I turned off my alarm for my snacks. Yes, I said alarm for my snacks. So I turned it off, and I missed my snack, and it was 11 o'clock. And it's like, because that's what, my mid-morning snack is what prevents me from overeating at lunchtime. So it was 11 o'clock, and by the time I got there, it was like 11:30, and I was getting a little hungry, and I wanted to go someplace reasonable, but we went someplace else to have coffee. Where do you go? You go to a coffee house. And I really don't like the food there, so what I tried to do was order the smallest soup, because they had large and small. So I ordered the small, and they want white or whole wheat, and I like the white bread. I don't know why I'm not a big fan of whole wheat unless it's multigrain. And so anyways, when I get there, they only get a half a bun, and I get a full bun. And it's like, I should have stood there and said, no, please take that off my plate. Please give me a half bun. And it probably comes with a chili. And so I thought I'm going to have chili, you know, and I thought that seemed like a reasonable thing to do. And of course, you guys know I'm vegan, so there's not many vegan choices where we were. So I had to eat something. And so what I had was the bowl of chili, but we all had the same size bowl. So I don't know if it was large or small. And so I have no idea to this point. How did mine get to be small? And I think it was larger than what I ordered. And when I get a large, it is large enough for me for 1.5 to 2 meals. And so I ate the equivalent of probably what would have been 2 meals. So if I ate the chili no bun, I probably would have been okay. But, you know, that's just the way it goes. And I love bread. Like, part of me being a food addict and being the bread maker in the family is I love homemade bread. So I indulged in some bread thinking I'd be fine. And thinking it was just coffee that turned into lunch. And then, so then a call came in. We had to go to Halifax. And we were waiting for... she had to deliver, my friend had to deliver something for her son, and we decided to go Costco. And I was thinking, yeah, because I needed a few things at Costco that I forgot. Cat litter, you know, and so I went there with 2 things, so I came up with a bunch of things, and they had samples, and oh no, you know what the samples were? Can you guess? Have you been to Costco lately? They were all the samples for your Christmas parties. So they were trying to push, you know, have this in your freezer for when you know, party breaks out. And, you know, I'm in for that kind of stuff. So I ate it, and now I'm thinking, I don't think I can have supper. I think I'm full again. And I was, right? So I destroyed supper. So when I came home, I decided to watch some Christmas romance movies. And so I'm thinking, I think I'm hungry. And of course I ate a late supper after having all those samples, knowing full well I was well over my daily limit. But when you're a food addict, remember those 2 types of hunger? There's emotional hunger and there's real hunger. I was between the 2, and I couldn't tell if I was hungry or if I was emotional. So from you know, watching TV. So anyway, so I ate, and I got out of control. And that's what happens when you don't eat on a regular basis. You lose control. So that's why today I'm a yo-yo. You need to plan for your success. I planned today. I got my snacks with me. My lunch is not going to be with me because my lunch is going to be on the road today, but it's going to be a lunch of my choice by myself. So it's going to be a controlled lunch. I promise you that. So I don't know how long it's going to take to fix this pound, but like I said, I got to get this temporary sticker off and I got to get this back. So I did my white highlight things so I know my bumps in the road. And like I said, I'm at the start of my journey. I do expect it to be rocky, right? Hence the path to success with the rocks. I'm telling you, I'm full of it. So anyway, so what's the good news in all of this? I enjoyed a beautiful day with two wonderful people. I got extra shopping in that I would have had to make a separate trip for. Oh, and guess what? Here's what you got to do at Christmas time. I bought myself some stocking stuffers. Because I do stockings for my family, my immediate family. And what happens with the stocking stuffers is mine is I don't give me what I give them. So I gave myself some really wonderful treats. I probably, maybe I'll show you before I wrap my stocking and what my treat is going to be at Christmas. I think you at least deserve that. I won't wrap it until I get all my stocking together. So anyway, so that's about it. I'm a yo-yo, which I almost bought yo-yos yesterday. Maybe I need to buy a yo-yo and stick it on my counter so that I know that I'm not a yo-yo, and take a permanent black Sharpie pen and say, I am not a yo-yo. Maybe I'll buy 2 yo-yos and carry one in my purse saying, I'm not a yo-yo. Every time I want to eat, put out, I'm not a yo-yo. So that could be part of my punishment to remind myself that I'm on this journey. And maybe I'll even take a picture of this without the temporary, and put a picture of it and have it on my phone as a screensaver. So when I'm with friends, I can look at it and remember that I'm going to come here to you guys. Anyways, that's it. Press like, subscribe. See you tomorrow.